Hello there, and welcome to Normal Guy Games. Why are we in my bathroom? And why do I have gloves on? Don't get excited, it's not what you think. So I've talked about stripping models before, and as you can see here, I have a container that looks less than savory. This is a container of Sisters of Battle. Now I primed these and I put a bunch of red in there. And I've decided that I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is show you how I strip them. And you can see here, this is model number 1. And it's just as simple as you let them soak in that LA's Super Awesome. And then you give them a decent scrub. Let me get this a little closer. As you can see, paint comes right off, no damage to the model. And I gotta be careful how I do this so I don't get any paint or anything on the lens of my camera. But literally, this is exactly how you strip a model. I mean, it's that darn simple. Now, I use LA's Super Awesome because I can get it here in the US. And it's fairly cheap. I get it at the Dollar Tree, which is the UK equivalent of Poundland, which I find an amusing name. Thank you very much. But get it at the Dollar Tree. And simple enough, as you can see, you let it soak. Now it's been soaking for a couple of days, actually, almost a week, now that I think about it. And I'm going to take an old blown out brush and I'm going to get into these spots here that are hard to get at, like underneath. And this brush is dead and gone a long time ago, so it's not really a big deal. So you kind of get in all the nooks and crannies, get it all rinsed off, wiped off, scrubbed off, and you just use soft brushes, either like I've got here, like a crappy blown out brush. What's better for the bulk of the model is an old soft bristled toothbrush, as you can see here. Now this one is not as soft as I'd like, but it's what I had at hand. So, I mean, it's just that simple. It really does not take much for you to rinse a model off like this. And as you can see, good as new. And like I said, this model's only been sitting for, I mean, I let it sit for a lot longer than I usually do, but just kind of demonstration here, but it's been sitting in that for at least a week, I'd say. A week, maybe more. And it looks just as good as when I put it together. Now I'm going to scrub this a couple of times, and then I'm going to rinse them off, and I'll give you a final shot of what they look like after you're done. Okay, so after a good scrub, as you can see, looking pretty primer and paint free, undamaged, and ready for another prime coat. I'm going to let these dry, and then I'm going to throw a primer at them, and we'll go from there. But it's really that simple. You let them soak in LA's Super Awesome, and then all you got to do is just scrub them with a soft toothbrush after a couple of days. And honestly, to tell you the truth, you don't necessarily have to strip them every time, but for some reason I just needed to in this particular instance. So anyway, that's it. That's a simple video for this week. So I hope you come back and join us, and we'll see you on the next video.